So I welcome you to the preview of the Serie match day. I'll find out in a second. Come weekend 25th through 28th of February 2022. And I'm doing this as usual with the assistance of my Betmaster Tool that you can get access to as well. If you check out, follow the link in the description, and if you have any questions, ask them here, contact me. We can make a coaching session, which I've done plenty of times now, and usually people are getting along afterwards, of course, and they appreciate the tool and the assistance. And to be able to use all the functions. And we check out here, and when you enter the tool, you would see something like this. After you build up your tree, you can enter the leagues, you can search the countries or leagues here, and then you can add those leagues to your tree, whatever you package you subscribe for. And I've got plenty of leagues, of course, so I'm gonna check out the Serie A. Select only this league. Now usually I select the current round. If it tells me current, it may be the round that's gone by, or it's the current one at some date in the week. It's gonna change the... Oh no, this one is the one gone by. I actually have to select the wrong match day, the one in 2 weeks time. Anyway, this should be the actual games. Here are the prices that I compiled. Here you can even check in the status. When did you compile it? It was on the 21st of February, so all those compilations are genuine, they are up to date. And we compare this with the betting market, where I select the league here. And in fact, this is what you get at the moment. And I have an additional tool which I will introduce into the Betmaster as well, which is the statistic-based method that calculates all the shots and all the game stats that are possession, corners. The corners I can calculate an expected value and turn this into goal expectancies. Whereby here we see the goal expectancies that had been exported. Those should be identical with the ones that my tool has. Let's check out here, for example, the Milan Udinese 1.89, 0.73, 1.89. What have I just said? Should be actual. No, well, I can export this once again, so you can Milan Udinese. Yeah, that's right. Okay. So now they should be identical, but this may have been an old export where the compilation had been different. Milan 1.89, 0.73. Now you see that I'm serious about it. And here's the comparison with a statistic-based model. Now we can compare here. Milan is 150, 4.44. Actually, the computer would now give Udinese a small chance, because here it rates its chances even better. So it would be kind of a proposal to go for the draw in Milan against Udinese. 7.09 would not quite be enough, just the draw. So there's a chance to, well, although I saw Udinese, they did not convince me, but whereby Milan are also not that reliable. I mean, 150 sounds like a very decent price. I mean, nothing to bet on, but this is also what I would lay or pay on them. But comparing this with this here, you can say, well, maybe Udinese have that chance to win a point. They badly need one or need a couple. We can check out here, of course. They are in quite some danger, whereby the others are not winning these many points too, but still they are in need. Genoa against Inter, 137 on Inter, we got 145. Usually then the draw would slightly be indicated. We check out here. Here it would even give Genoa a somewhat better chance. Inter also busy in the Champions League. Or where are they? At least maybe this is really a chance for Genoa to win a point. It's the same story here. They are in urgent need, and almost, well, it's still possible, and it's 12 more games to go, but they cannot afford to lose many more games. Anyway, it's another chance here, and maybe I would figure they have a chance to win this point. I know Inter are really strong with a very fair chance, but we had some surprises recently as well, so there is a chance. Salernitana against Bologna, we check out 338, 3 something, so this looks like very well worked out, and here even the chances for Bologna are a bit better, so it does not rate Salernitana any good. So, but 223, we could consider actually to go with Bologna, which also would make a certain sense, because Salernitana just can't stand the ground, and maybe, 14 points, even less than Genoa, although they are struggling like Fürth also in Germany, but not quite up to it, most likely. So actually 221 is below, but having this in mind, we can even consider, and 221 would not be a serious error anyway, and we can also use our personal understanding or ideas of that and say, no, Salernitana are not good enough. 221, very good price, I have to say. A bit surprised, because it's as if Salernitana still have a chance, which maybe they have. Juventus 168, here the computer strongly recommends a bet on Juventus, and also here in this, whereby it gives Empoli a somewhat better chance, but I would say we have to go with Juventus. I mean, it's still a lot at stake here. By no means Champions League is guaranteed for them, and maybe look even higher with 12 games to go, but Juventus wouldn't anyway give anything away if they have the chance. And it's for Empoli, the computer rates the chances better for Juventus, because Empoli are so good on the road and so bad at home compared to that. And this I would sign instantly. If we have a value here, then why not? Although I know Juventus are also busy in the Champions League. Sassuolo Fiorentina looks like a very fair assessment, whereby I'm surprised that Fiorentina are this high. No idea what the computer says here or my tool. Well, it more or less approves it, and here it approves the same thing. They are small favorites, but nothing to bet on. No way. Very good assessment, whereby these draws are always surprisingly high, whereby you could argue in this game, well, we can expect a few goals, right? But I think it's a decent bet on the draw here, in fact, because 366 is just silly. Why would they do this? And now we have Torino against Cagliari, 168. Also sounds like a very good price, whereby Cagliari put up some resistance, and most likely, they have a decent chance. I don't know. We check out here, 168. Computer once again approves, which is very good, whereby here it would say fairly better chances for Torino. But of course I would rely, the truth could be somewhere in the middle, so we simply let this one go. Verona against Venezia, 156. Well, Verona market rates very high. They are getting the results. Also very good game at Roma last time. So I have to admit, but computer most likely will wish to go with Venezia. And we check it out here. Yes, it is. 378, 580, 378, 580. Both of these are indicators, so we had to go for X2. And here we check, well, once again, the same story. Here the statistics prove Verona are really doing a good job. So maybe we stay away from this one then, making these two prices adjusted to just about the fair price, which I now have to admit, having this in mind, which you wouldn't have if you use the tool, but you can rely on. We are working on it, and this is one of the next steps we are having in mind, that you can have this comparison, which would make the tool somehow complete, make it the best on the world, which is already is. Which, yeah, it is already, but with this it will even be more superior to anything there is. And I dare to say that because I've been working with it for 32 years and I have been doing okay with it. Roma 180 sounds like a very good price on Roma, whereby they had been struggling recently. We have to compare it here, but here it would confirm very well, because not rating Spezia this high, we can also check out quickly the ranking here. Well, Spezia are doing very good, but still they are in struggle, and these would hope, of course, to catch one of them. Of course, Venezia the first one to catch, but Spezia anyone will have on mind here. Roma, of course, I still think they are a bit better, whereby they didn't play so well recently, which I have to admit, whereby they didn't lose a game here. But anyway, I always rate them slightly higher, and 41 points is still within reach of all those places up here. So I would say, of course, I have to support Roma here, also in view of this somewhat better rating even, or chances. 162 is very good already. 180 compared to 162, like 10% advantage. Lazio against Napoli looks very well compiled, both struggling midweek in the EuroLeague, both losing their games. Napoli both going out. Italian football a bit in a mess at the moment in these these two games, and here 235. So it would advise us to go with Napoli, which would be overwritten by the statistic-based method, where it says, well, it's slight edge to Napoli, but nothing to bet on, which I'm happy with, because this doesn't look like the price to bet on, right? Not in the given situation. Atalanta against Sampdoria 147. It's very well. It's close to mine, but 466, 692. So we might consider X2. We compare it here, and here it fully approve. And in fact, Atalanta went through on Thursday with a 3-0 win at Olympiacos. Still two competitions, not so good efforts recently. And Sampdoria, I'm not sure about them, but having this in mind here, or comparing it and having an indication already, we definitely have to give them a chance to survive here. Atalanta had not been doing so well, which would surely be proven if we look at the game details, which you always would have available to check out how they've done recently. And you remember the games. Atalanta didn't win a single game in 5, whereby, of course, Sampdoria also struggling a bit, but 2 wins in 3. 1-0 loss at Milan can happen, beating Sassuolo and Empoli without conceding, just conceding 1 goal in 3. Obviously, before that, 4 losses, no good, but now their recent shape is better, and seeing this, not a win in 5. Anyway, we can compare this here as well. This is a minus, this is a -2. This is okay, their goal difference is fine. Thought 35-42 is very close to what I expected, so I was absolutely right about them. Away record is not great, but it's okay compared to what I expected. And Atalanta at home, no good at all, 3-5-4. So everything actually supporting the idea we take Sampdoria not to lose, whereby Sampdoria surely are not the site that I would wish so much to support, but it's just still you follow the figures. That's the only choice we have. So we have Udinese for the draw, Genoa for the draw. Of course, those are huge outsider chances, but giving some real huge reward. The win, Bologna, Juventus, which I very much like that they are indicated. Here it's nothing, here it was nothing. Roma win, here it's nothing, and here Sampdoria not to lose. So in fact there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 fairly decent proposals that I would make. And then I'm not checking them here and entering here is a pure superstition that you have to put up with. Anyway, thanks for watching for now, and check out my tool and leave in your comment, subscribe to my channel, and thanks for watching. Bye bye.